runners. Away they go, and I can tell you that Crime Victim, very slow, lost about 3 lengths, but there's no speed on early. Crime Victim is third to last in the early stages, but there's no speed on. The big lead with that big stride is the leader. Valmont's around, Terracotta Soldier's keen, and Mr. Royal's pulling like a dentist at the rail. Mr. Royal in all sorts of bother early on. Regal Legion's just ahead of him, and then comes Melson Discourse further back in the running. Priceless Gems 9 lengths off them as the big lead now starts to stretch on out that tempo. Moonshot, Battle Hammer, Modern Royal, and Crime Victim. He's going to have to grow wings from there. He's a dozen lengths off this leader. As they settle into stride, the big leader half a length, Caprivi Strip second, Valmont third, Regal Legion. Mr. Royal now at a better tempo toward the inside, 5.5 lengths off them. Terracotta Soldier escorts him around the turn as they go down towards the 1,000-metre area. Melson and Discourse, they 9 lengths off the tempo. Moonshots further back, Priceless Gem. Then comes Battle Hammer, Modern Royal second to last, and Crime Victim. This will be a phenomenal victory if he pulls it out the bag from this position. 800 to go, the big league making play out in front, splits the breeze by 3 parts of a length. Caprivi Strips in the yellow second, Regal Legion, Valmont. Mr. Royal now in a good range to the inside. Let's see how much energy he's used up early on. Terracotta Soldier further back in the running, Priceless Gem. Let's keep a close eye on Crime Victim. He's going to dart towards the inside, 4 to make up. Absolute Stampede, the big lead at the 300. Towards the inside, Mr. Royal, Regal Legion. Valmont's running on. Crime Victim hard up against to inside. Mr. Royal with 200 metres left to go. He finds another gear. Crime Victim now heard the call on the inside. Discourse is running on well. And Battle Hammer exploding through on the outside. Crime Victim, Battle Hammer down the centre, Discourse, Crime Victim, a victory out of the top draw. He pulled it off. Discourse second, Priceless Gem and Photos third and fourth, Moonshot and Battle Hammer. Everything went against Crime Victim, but these good horses, they rise up in these type of divisions, and he defies all. Well, let's get into it. We're not going to get too carried away because it is only his second victory, but look at this win. He was slow out about 3 lengths. He was given 6 points for his last runner-up berth when an unlucky second to Qatar Springs, and he wins full of go today. From the tail end of the field, you would have torn up your tickets out the machine, but you can see Stuart Randolph, he even gets the luxury of posing for the camera those last 3 jumps, and what a victory. Discourse back in second. Priceless Gem, Battle Hammer came from nowhere. Mr. Royal, well, he moved up a courageous run with Moonshot on the inside. He used up a lot of energy, hit the front with 200 to go, and just that early effort took its toll. Regal Legion further back, so just hold on to your tickets for the minor placings. It's quite tight. We'll get confirmation. But Crime Victim, well, the Duncan House stable, they're riding a crest of a wave. And Stuart Randolph, he's getting on exceptionally well with these horses. And he comes torpedoing through on the inside. Changes the whip from right to left. He gives him a couple of cracks close home. Discourse, Battle Hammer, but this is a replay that the connections are going to watch over and over. They're going to wear that DVD out this evening. Back to the studio.
Brilliant day for trainer Duncan Howes. 4 winners today, 3 for jockey Stuart Randolph, and it wasn't too long ago that I spoke to Duncan when he had his first 4-timer, and we're just chatting off here now. This is the 3rd time that you've had it, and twice at Scottsville, Duncan.
Yes, no, look, it's very exciting. It's always an achievement to achieve something like this, and like I said earlier, I've got the right team working for me now. Guys are 100% behind me. There's a lot of enthusiasm in the yard. Got some nice horses, and also we got very loyal owners who support us, and they let me do my job.
Coming back to this horse, he was second last time out. There was an objection. He lost it. I thought he was a touch unlucky not to have got it, but the handicapper penalized him, and penalized him severely.
Well, I thought today that £6 is going to cost us, but obviously the handicapper did his job. He knew what he was doing. I'm not going to argue with him now. The horse won. But this horse has always been looking for a bit of ground, and he's been a very slow maturer. You know, he's been one of those tricky horses who's never had luck in running. And now that we've had 2 runs over ground, and obviously I think that's where the penalties come in. The horse is obviously more effective over this distance, and he'll improve off this.
Jockey, good ride.
I won't spoil him too much. Don't let him know too much. No,
Well done, Duncan. Have you stopped now? Have you stopped now? What about the ninth?
We're not going to get overconfident, but to have 5 in a day would be a great pleasure.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Stewie, you're getting to know the horses back home. Recently joined Duncan, and things are looking bright between yourself and him and the entire team, and most importantly, the way the horses are performing.
Yeah, no, I'm very lucky there. Thanks, big thank you for the opportunity. Having said that, I was a bit worried in this race where I was. He didn't jump well, but thank goodness the pace was on and he was able to quicken up off there.
Brilliant the way you're bringing them home, because as you mentioned, there are panic stations, but you're just holding your nerve, and you seem to just be making all the right decisions at the right time in a race, and that's the confidence you get from riding winners.
Yeah, absolutely, Dee. So one feeds off the other, and if you're riding quality horses and something's going to quicken up with you, it can get you out of trouble. It's where you riding a battling horse. There's gaps there, but he just doesn't. You haven't got the kick to get through the gap. So. No, big thank you to Duncan for getting the opportunity. The horses, they're well, the stable's doing well. May it last long.
Just coming to the turn, when you went into the turn, I think you must have been 4 or 5 horses back. And when you darted to that inside running rein, the acceleration was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. As I said earlier, the pace was unlucky, and I think that's what suited me. And the last time I rode him, he quickened up well, so and that was on gravel and a short run in. But today as well, like you said, when he came up the inside, he turned it on nicely and he was able to pounce at them at the right time.
All the boys that backed you last time out, unfortunate. Well, you've made amends for them today. Now, can you give us a bit of confidence at the back? Duncan's had 4. He hasn't had 5 in his career. You've had 3. I'm sure you've had many 3-timers. What about this horse at the back?
Yeah, like putting the pressure on it.
We're trying for the boys.
Look, we'll try our best. Obviously the stable's well, and we need a bit of luck in the running. Fingers crossed.
Well done.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks a lot.
Lovely. Really nice chatting to Stuart Randolph. Come to sir, you want to have a chat. Just got introduced to the owner. And of course, Mr. Reardon is on course. And those type of wins you will cherish for a long time.
Absolutely, especially after what happened last time. I think he deserved it.
He's a horse that just races in that way. He misses the break.
Nothing you can do about it. He's schooled at home, jumps fine, comes to the races and gives everyone else a chance.
It's taken a bit of time for him to notch up his second career win, but he's done it well, and I see your name also as the breeder.
Yes, that's correct. His brother's running in the next race, and the mare's got a nice Kildonan at foot at the moment, so looking forward to her as well.
Well, my first interview with you, hopefully the first of many, many more.
Before I go, just a few thank yous, obviously to Duncan and Kathy and to Stuart. Just to remind Stuart, that's half the job, there's another race to go.
Sure.
And also I'd like to say a big thank you to Chris de Klerk, Lorraine and Ashley at Yellow Star who look after these youngsters. They do a great job with them and send them to us in very fine form.
Well done, all the best at the back.
Thank you. Thanks so much, sir.
Lovely. Well done to owner and breeder, Mr. Reardon. And of course, Crime Victim has come to win a superb race. Just the manner in which he got the job done. Hearty congratulations to all. Duncan Howells, 4. Stuart Randolph, 3. Can they win the last? They got 1 horse to beat. Bold Attitude.